Welcome to the Untrapped podcast, where we are motivated and inspired about success, small business, and personal development. And now, Keith Kalfas.
How to start a landscaping business right now with no startup money. What's up? This is Keith Kalfas, and in this video, I'm going to tell you step by step exactly how to get a landscaping business off the ground. If you're looking around on the internet and trying to find an answer how to get this thing going, maybe you have a job and you want to start your own landscape business, but you're afraid to take the leap. Or maybe you've already gotten started and you're just trying to figure out how to get it going. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. And at the end of the video, I'm going to invite you to check out my free 3 landscaping startup video series at thelandscapingemployeetrap.com, thelandscapingemployeetrap.com. I'll put a link below this video.
You're listening to the Untrapped podcast with Keith Kalfas. Hey, if you're looking for what is probably the greatest software ever to run your business on, go to getjobber.com/Keith. You can create proposals, invoices, collect payments, even track your entire business directly on the Jobber smartphone app. And if you want to get a totally free trial of Jobber right now, open your browser, type in getjobber.com/Keith. And if after the trial you decide you want to sign up with Keith's link, you'll automatically get 20% off your first 6 months. So what are you waiting for? Go to getjobber.com/Keith.
But anyways, here's how you do it. And why should you listen to me? Because I've built a 6-figure landscaping business. I've been in the business 6 years. And I was able to leave my job in 6 weeks, replace my income. And I was like, that wasn't even as hard as I always pontificated it would be, right? So here's how you do it. The first thing you need to do is you don't need $20,000 in fancy equipment or anything. All you need is to make a list. A list. I want you to take a notepad and a pen, or even go through the contacts on your phone, and then make a list of like every person you've ever met in your entire life. Don't qualify them, regardless of age, of where they live, whether they have a house or not, or a business, because every single person you know knows at least 100 people. So say you have a friend who lives in an apartment but doesn't need landscaping services. That's why you're making the list, right? Because you're going to start selling jobs immediately. But you know your friend Bob, he's 30 and he lives in an apartment. Well, guess what? Bob knows 100 people. Bob has aunts and uncles and brothers and cousins, and he knows 100 people, which like 20 of them need landscaping. Oh my God. So if you quantify that, you already have like 2,000 people that potentially are prospects and need landscaping done. Now you got to get on the phone. Get your little spiel down. And so if you don't have any equipment or not, this is how you do it. You get on the phone, call your Uncle Bob. Hey, what's up, Uncle Bob? This is Joe. I got a quick question for you. Do you need any landscaping done around your house? We could trim the bushes, trim the trees. We can cut the lawn. We could put fresh mulch in. We could edge out the garden beds. We could pull the weeds. What's going on, Uncle Bob? Come on, Uncle Bob. Now, if you think Uncle Bob's the type of guy that's just gonna say no, say, hey, Uncle Bob, this is Joe with Joe's Landscaping. I'm dead serious right now. Just stick with me in this video. Because just stick with me. Hey, Uncle Bob, do you know anybody who needs landscaping done? Because I'm starting a landscaping business. He might say, oh, I don't need any landscaping done. I wasn't asking if you need any landscaping done. You got ears, Uncle Bob? I was asking if you know anybody who needs any landscaping done, because I'm in business. Okay? No? Okay, well, if you do know anybody, give them my number because I'm in business, okay? Just keep it in your head, okay? Let everybody at work know, everybody know. I'm stopping by your house to drop off a stack of business cards, and I'm building a Facebook page, and you better like me, okay? I want you to now go down that list and just start calling all damn day. Call everybody you know and try to set up and book an appointment to take a look at their property with them to give them a price, okay? If you don't know what to charge, take whatever you make now and times it by 3. If you make $15 an hour, you're gonna charge $45 an hour for yourself, okay? So you got a third for taxes, a third for the business, a third for you. I'm just making this up. You're just getting started, right? Just getting started, okay? So we'll take whatever you make, times it by 3. And once you get going, you're gonna have to times that shit by like 8. But listen, so you make all the phone calls, and I want you to keep a calendar, whether you keep it on paper or you start a Google Calendar. I want you to start booking as many appointments as you possibly can to go walk around properties and meet people. I don't care if you have a car, if you have a truck, if you don't have vinyl letters or magnets. All you need now is business cards, okay? And a clipboard. You don't even need a clipboard, you just need your phone. This is like so easy, but it seemed so hard to me when I first got started. So, go walk around a property with anybody on that list. You need to get money immediately. This is your fastest path to cash. You walk around the property and you say, okay, so I'm gonna trim all the bushes. You don't even own any shrub trimmers, probably. You don't have I'm gonna cut your grass, I'm gonna trim the bushes, I'm gonna pull the weeds, I'm gonna edge out the garden beds, okay? And then take whatever number you think that it will be, how long it will take you. So this should take me like 8 hours to do all this, right? I want you to take that number and I want you to times it by 2. So it's gonna take you 16 hours. And then I want you to times that times, if you make $15 an hour times 3 is 45. So what's 16 times 45? $720, okay? $720. Now I want you to get a deposit from the customer. Write up a little contract on paper for half down. What was that? 360? Okay, I want you to go directly to Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Pawn Shop, and go buy a cheap pair of shrub trimmers or something from Home Depot, like cheap, $150. Buy shrub trimmers, a rake, a tarp, a broom, a blower. Go borrow someone's lawnmower, I don't know. But take the money you get from the customer and find a way to get those tools and stuff them in the trunk of your car or in your truck or whatever you got to do, and show up as soon as possible and go do it and finish the job as best as your ability. And then in the meantime, you got business cards being made. Go to vistaprint.com, any business card website. Just make up some basic business cards with your phone number. So Joe's Landscaping, right? Give to the customer, and then while you're working, I want you to go knock on all the neighbors' doors and say, hey, I'm Joe with Joe's Landscaping. We actually, we take care of your neighbor's property next door, Bob or Mrs. Jones, and I just wanted to give you a price to maintenance your entire property. You could be like, hey, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but if you wanted me to trim all your shrubs and bushes and pull all the weeds and cut the grass and put down all fresh mulch, it's normally about $1,500, but we'll do it all for $800 because I'm just getting started. Here you go. Just write it $800 on the card and say, if you want us to do it, let us know because we'll be here all day. You just come out and wave and I'll add you to the list. Whatever you gotta do, right? Now, the customer might go, like literally, you just knocked on someone's door. I'm not even lying right now. They could be like, oh, really? If it's the right time of year and their shit's all hairy and they need it to be done, you might have been like the magical person that showed up. Okay, you can do all this? Okay. Would you do it for like $600? Sure, $600. So, but I need a $300 deposit before I get started. Another $300 deposit down! Okay, I need to calm down. Okay, so you finish Bob's landscaping, and then you hop over across the street and do Mrs. Jones. Meanwhile, you knock on all the neighbors' doors, and then you get home exhausted, right? And then you hop on Craigslist, make a Craigslist ad, pay $5, post it. Go out and make a Facebook business page for your business, a Facebook business page, right? Like a likes page. And then if you ain't got no pictures of you working, just like gaffle some from anywhere online until you can get your phone out and get rid of those quickly. Actually, don't even do that because that's really now getting cracked down on. Take pictures of you working. Take pictures of anything landscaping and service related and post it all over Facebook and create a profile. I want you to create a Twitter profile, an Instagram profile, a Pinterest profile. I want you to go on GoDaddy.com and create a website for like $15. Stay up all night building it with bags under your eyes, drinking cups of coffee. I want you to go on WordPress.org and build yourself a blog and just become obsessed with making your landscaping business like all over the place on the internet. Even if you don't even know how to market and advertise it and you have no idea what you're doing, just put like landscaping, shrub trimming, garden maintenance, anything. Then I want you to go down that list and just keep calling. Every single person that allows you to show up to their property that you book a quote with, and you see, man, look at me. I'm ADD and I figured this shit out. You mean to tell me you can't figure this out? Exactly. Okay, so every single person that you do work for, I want you to go on Google Business, okay? And create your free online listing. Claim it. And then they're going to send you a verification letter in the mail, a pin, and then boom, now you're going to be in business. I want you to take pictures on there. I want you to link it up to your Facebook, put your phone number on there, your hours of operation, and then every single customer that you do work for, say, Mrs. Jones, you got to give us a positive, well-worded 5-star review. Send them the link and just sit there. Don't even leave until they do it right in front of you. Now, you're doing work for the neighbors, you're going down your list, you're calling people, now you're posting ads on Craigslist and all over the place, and little by little, like you're actually starting to go in business. Like you did 3 jobs this week at an average of, I don't know, $300 to $700 per job, and you pulled in $1,000 this week. Now maybe you only made $300-400 profit, but every time you get money, reinvest it. Go buy a lawnmower. Go buy a weed whip, go buy a backpack blower, go buy this. If you don't have a blower, use a broom. Borrow a blower from a friend or somebody. Go buy a cheap piece of crap blower that like you turn it and the wind comes out. Whatever you have to do, it doesn't matter because now you're in business. Little by little, like a snowball effect, this thing gets going, and before you know it, a wave will hit you and you'll just be slammed with work. Now you'll be out there literally 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you're going to go through all types of trials and frustrations and stuff like that. You're going to pull your hair out. But little by little, next thing you know, you're going to be like, oh my God, we did $2,000 in work this week. Or I did $3,000 in work this week. I remember I was out doing like, $1,500 to $1,800 a week in work all by myself my first 90 days in business, just because I was out there working my ass off and smiling, knocking on every time I was driving. Every time you're driving, you got bags under your eyes, you're tired, you're exhausted, you need money. If you see a house that has long grass or long bushes or something needs to be done, stop your car or your truck, go out with your business card and knock on the door and give them your business card and don't take no for an answer. Be like, dude, you need all this done. I'm the dude. Like, I'm the dude. Are you saying I'm not the dude? So, he who is most certain wins. When you develop a sense of certainty inside yourself, before you know it, you're doing $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, $20,000 a month. By the time you've been in business for a year, just out there just crazy, hustling. You got a fat stack of business cards everywhere you go. You got a couple bucks, and you hire a graphic designer. Maybe you get some good logos made, and you get a nice business card. Then you get some flyers made, then some door hangers. Every spare second you have, you're running up and down subdivisions in your car, on a bicycle, on foot, putting door hangers and flyers and knocking on doors and posting ads on Craigslist and on Facebook and this and that. And you are going to be the most loud, annoying person in business you have ever met. You are going to be a walking, talking, breathing sales and marketing machine for your business. And it's going to be just you. Before you know it, it'll all start to make sense. And then you'll be able to leave your job because now you're making more money in a day than you used to make in an entire week. I remember when I was a foreman for a landscaping business, I was like pulling around over $100,000 worth of equipment with like 3 or 4 guys in the truck going to do high-end celebrity properties. Okay, I was the foreman pulling around over $100,000 in equipment with 3 guys in the truck. That's a lot of responsibility. And we were doing like maintenancing properties for celebrities in Michigan. I was coming home, and I should upload the video because I found a video on my computer of me. It was like 2007. I was in my 99 Intrepid with bags under my eyes on my way to work at this job, punching the steering wheel in tears because every day I got home from work, I was so tired. I only had the energy to take a shower, eat, and go to bed. And that's all I did for years because I was a slave. A slave. Oh, it's nothing. You're a slave. All those years of suffering, and just because of the belief that I needed $20,000 to start my own landscape business. 9 out of 10 businesses fail. And because one day I was backed into a corner financially and I just totally snapped and I just went crazy. When you have no choice but to succeed, you don't have a choice. You'll succeed, but you got to take that risk. You got to take that leap. And the first most important thing is cut out all the fat in your life. All the crap that's not starting your landscape business has to go. If you're spending too much time with friends, spending too much time with family, too much time playing video games or watching YouTube or on social media, just get rid of all that crap and just make a decision to go insanely crazy at getting your business off the ground. And then Before you know it, you'll be the guy in your brand new truck and trailer with nice equipment, with bags under your eyes and a sunburn. But you'll have money in the bank, your bills will be paid, and you'll have a fat pocket full of cash. And you'll either be able to quit your job or you'll keep your job. But I'm just saying, if you're on the fence, it's so it's not easy, it's very hard, but it's so much more simple than maybe you're making it out to be.
Want to market your business effectively? After years of testing and tens of thousands of dollars spent on marketing and advertising, we are still amazed that the 7 most powerful marketing strategies we found are surprisingly low cost and even free. So we've distilled down everything that we've learned into a 7-step guide, and we're giving it away free. If you want to download this free guide called 7 Steps to Marketing Your Business, then simply go to keithkalfas.com/7steps. That's keithkalfas.com/7steps.
So there you go. That's my video. That's how you start a landscaping business. You just go start the damn thing. You have to be what is called dogged and determined, but not willing to take no for an answer, and have an attitude of positive expectancy. Positive expectancy. You have to expect that every single human being is your new landscaping client, and you're like very assumptive and presumptive. Like, you just assume that you're going to be doing work for them. Like, I'm the dude, we're walking around the property, and if you're that certain when you're walking around a property with a customer or on the phone with them trying to close a deal, like, no, I'm the dude. I'm the dude. Don't even look anywhere else. He who is most certain wins. If you're that certain, you're going to get the jobs. Job after 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 job. And you're going to get those accounts. Then you'll be hunting for your own food. It's amazing. And if it takes being in survival mode, whatever, it doesn't matter, dude. It's amazing. So like I said, at the end of this video, I have a free 3-video startup series of how to start a landscaping business. Click the link in the description below this video, or go to the landscapingemployeetrap.com. Right below the video, you'll see a 3 free video series. Click there, go there and sign up, and you're going to absolutely love it. Okay, later.